You would not believe some of the crazy requests that I get from subscribers to make personalized private videos for them. So when I got this request from Stephen Jawa to drive from Patong to Karon and show him how exciting the drive is, I was pleasantly surprised. For all of you other guys that want to see me do a soapy massage, here's a sneak peek into a video that I'm making just for you guys that will be available on my OnlyFans page. Why hello there with the love doctor. Why, hello there guys, and welcome back to Getting to Know Phuket one beer at a time, or as a lot of people like to call this, quite possibly the dumbest thing you're going to watch all day with me, your crazy kooky host. Yes, it is Thailand's tipsiest tour guide, coming at you live from positively perfect Phuket, Thailand. A lot of the times I have subscribers reach out to me, as I said in the intro, asking me to make them personalized videos. Again, some can be overly creepy and just downright cringy. However, once in a while, I'll get a really cool one like this request from Stephen Jawa, who asked me to drive from Patong to Karon and show him some of the cool spots along the way. So guys, I hope you enjoy this video. Let's jump on the bike. No drinking and driving when we're on the bike, guys. Thankfully, I'm in the studio and enjoying one or two beers today, as you can tell by the amount of slurring that I'm doing. Hopefully this does not cause an accident, especially considering as soon as we get on the bike, we are going to run into, well, you guessed it, a roadblock. Now, I'm not trying to tell you guys how to get past these roadblocks or anything, but you're always going to find one here in front of Bangla Road. No question at all. Pretty much any day that it's not raining, you will find a roadblock here. And I will point out the other spots that you're going to run into them as well. Guys, please just keep in mind when you're here, wear a helmet. If not, it's 1,000 to a 2,000 baht fine. And please don't drink and drive. It's my life that you might be saving. If you don't give a shit about your own, hopefully you at least care about mine. Thankfully, the streets are not crazy busy today. We are on 2nd Road, and this is the one that takes you through all of the massage shops. There are some little souvenir shops, different spots like that along the way. Over here, Christina Massage. This is a massive massage shop, guys. Anybody who knows anything about Patong has heard of this. And again, all down through here, you're going to find all kinds of restaurants, massage shops, little gift shops, different places you can buy t-shirts, hats, stuff like this. You have to watch out for the pedestrians because for some strange reason, they just walk out thinking that you can stop these bikes on a dime, which to be honest with you, you cannot do because most of these are not maintained very well. The brakes are shit on them. And yeah, it's a pretty crazy situation. Up here on the right, you're going to see Hooters and the Hard Rock Cafe. And once you get past these tourist traps, guys, you're going to come up to my absolute favorite go-to place here on the island, without a doubt. If you ever want to find me, if you're looking for the doctor here in Patong, this is the one spot you can definitely find me all of the time. This, my friends, this is the Happy Cactus, my absolute favorite place in the world. The tacos are amazing, and don't forget, guys, they have 69 baht happy hour beers. And that gets us to the very end of 200 Year Road. If you take a right here, that's going to take you back down to Patong Beach. And if you keep going to the left, we are now on our way to Karon Beach. Coming up here on the left-hand side, there is a Honda dealership, and right across from that is the Malin Night Market. I love the Malin Night Market. However, it is incredibly geared towards tourists. This is it here on the right. However, they do have some really cool shops in behind it if you're looking for an interesting, different souvenir type to take home to friends or family. Now, this traffic circle here pretty much every single day. If there's not a spot check down by Bangla Road, there's going to be one here, and typically it's on all three corners with the exception of the one that we're driving into. Keep that in mind, guys. This traffic circle, there is almost always a spot check here. If we were to go straight that way, that takes us to Nanai Road. And here we are now on the way to Karon. Right here, guys, every single night after 5 o'clock, usually for a couple of hours, there is a spot check right here, and you cannot avoid it. Another thing that you cannot avoid when you're going to Karon, guys, let me tell you something. You want to stop at the Simon Cabaret because this is so much fun. It's crazy. Let's pull in. Let me show you it really quick. If you've never been to a Ladyboy cabaret, I'm going to tell you something. You haven't experienced Thailand at all. I know the guys drive around in the truck talking about Muay Thai this, Muay Thai that. If you've seen Muay Thai, you've seen Thailand. Oh, hell no. Until you've seen a Ladyboy cabaret, you have not seen Thailand at all. And Simon Cabaret, guys, I think is the best one on the island. Tickets range from about 600 baht to 1500 baht. So right around 20 to 50 US dollars, and it is a fantastic experience. You can also get picked up at your hotel and brought here. So if you want to have a few drinks, that's an ideal way to go. Just keep in mind that the drinks inside, you're not allowed to have them in the theater itself. You're only allowed to consume alcohol in the lobby area, which I think is kind of strange, but it is what it is. All right, guys, let's head over to Karon. I actually used to live right over here, just right up the road at the Hill Resort. Absolute, hands down, my favorite place that I lived here in Thailand. I really missed that spot, and I think I just might go back. That's how much I actually miss it, believe it or not. It's coming up just here on the right-hand side. Again, it was hands down my favorite place to live. I loved the location, but more than anything, I loved the pool. The pool for me was just the drawing card for it. And it was just, again, positively perfect. Now, what I really loved about living here also is the fact that I was so close to one of the best beaches on the entire island. And guys, that's right over here to the right. Freedom Beach. You're going to see the road coming up here. This is the road that leads you to Freedom Beach. And guys, it is just spectacular up there. It's really hard to get down to Freedom Beach. You can almost kill yourself, to be honest with you. But I promise you, when you get down there, it is well worth it. One of the most beautiful spots in the entire island, and just a great place to go and spend the whole day. It's definitely not something that you're going to do in an hour or two, because it's going to take you about an hour to get down to it. Once you get off of this main road, you drive to the spot where you're going to take off. Now, if that's not for you, perhaps this is. This little side street here, guys, takes you down to the Meridian Beach Club. It is an upscale hotel where you can actually get a day pass. And the day pass, I think, is a fantastic deal, even though it's 1,000 baht. We all know I hate paying cover charges. However, that does give you a drink and food credit at one of the most incredible restaurants in all of Thailand. Okay, so maybe you don't want to blow 1,000 baht on a beach club, but you're getting a little bit hungry on your drive over to Karon? Well, stop here at Coco Pizza. It's at the top of the hill right beside the Secret Cliff Resort. And as you can see, the prices are pretty reasonable for brick wood-fired pizza. Guys, I think it's a fantastic spot. I've ate here a bunch of times. As a matter of fact, once in a while, the Secret Cliff has crazy killer deals on their rooms. So I have stayed here quite a few times and enjoyed the pizzas here. I think it's a great place. And hey, listen, if you're out for a night at Simon Cabaret and you haven't been drinking, this is a great place to come, enjoy dinner before heading back home. So let's back on the road and let me show you what I think is one of the most beautiful viewpoints here on the island. Now, I will admit it's a little bit dangerous stopping at this place, especially when there's a lot of traffic, but I promise you this much, the view from up here is well worth it. And it actually brings me to one of my favorite stories about the island. When I was living at the Hill Resort, the owner was telling me that he was actually here during the tsunami. And he was on his way to Karon to pick up some supplies for his resort when he got to this point and he looked out and noticed that all of the water that you can see right now was completely, totally gone. And he knew exactly what was going on. So he jumped on his bike, turned around, and most likely that's what saved his life. It's crazy because I can still remember the first time I saw this view. It was actually my first week living here, and I was trying to get to the Big Buddha, which is actually directly in front of us on top of that mountain in the distance. And I just remember coming up to the crest of that hill, looking out, and I was just amazed at how beautiful it was. Now, coming up here on the left-hand side, see all of these big rocks here? These actually came down from the mountain during a mudslide a couple of years ago. Luckily, no one got hurt. Now, if anybody can tell me what this building is here, I would really appreciate it. I'm not sure if it's a private residence or if it's a mosque. I haven't been able to figure this out. And quite honestly, I'm too embarrassed to ask people. So if anybody knows, please let me know in the comment section. Coming down through here, guys, all of the time, there's a spot check. They're just getting it set up today. So thankfully we got through that one. We got pretty lucky today, to be honest with you, for the spot checks. Didn't hit one, or at least we didn't get stopped at one. However, any trip to Karon is just not right without coming down here to the very end or the very beginning of Karon Beach and just, yeah, check this out. And this needs no words at all. Possibly a funky background melody, but definitely no words. Now, we just have one stop left to make, so let's jump back on the bike, head over to our destination. Now, along the way, guys, there's all kinds of little bars, restaurants along the beach here that you can enjoy an ice-cold beer, a fantastic pad thai. It is a great spot to hang out for the day. Watch this traffic circle, guys, because people are crazy in it. I'll be honest with you, I can't stand driving here in Karon because I think these people are out of their minds. I almost died there. Did you see that? And this brings us to one of my favorite temples on the island. Welcome to Wat Karon. I cannot give you the Thai name because, quite honestly, I'm not going to embarrass myself and butcher it. I have too much respect for this temple. I actually spent my 50th birthday here. I had a fantastic time. The monks treated me like royalty. It was just such an incredible birthday. Now you have to remember that was back during the COVID lockdowns and stuff. So there wasn't a lot of stuff that we could do for my birthday. So we did come here and I had the most incredible time. As a matter of fact, I still have the bracelet that the monk gave me. Real cool story. When I was leaving here, I did get hit at that spot check that I showed you guys a few minutes ago on the way back to Patong. And luckily enough, the cop that caught me, I didn't have my license with me and my passenger didn't have a helmet. But because it was my birthday and he actually believed that it was my birthday, he let me go with a warning, which I thought was fantastic of him. Plus, he noticed my brand new bracelet and he was pretty impressed that I had spent the day at the temple. If you guys get the chance, definitely stop here. It is so beautiful here. It truly is. It's peaceful, it's serene, and one of my favorite spots on the entire island. So yeah, this temple definitely has a special place in my heart. And the good thing is we're only a couple of minutes from the chic condo complex. It's just actually right around the corner. I did look at a couple of units there a few years ago. I just didn't want to leave Patong. However, if you are going to live here and you're like me and you love fresh fruit, this little market right here is the ultimate place to stop. They have all kinds of variety. The prices are geared more towards locals than they are foreigners, believe it or not, which is really nice. And everything here is just, oh, it's so clean, it's crisp. Even, and I hate to say this, but even the durian here is not bad. And I hate durian, but the few times that I have indulged, I've actually bought my durian right here. And 160 baht, that's actually not a bad price. As soon as you leave the market, you take a quick left, blast to the top of the hill, and that's the end of our tour, guys, and the end of this video. I hope you're living your best life. And Steve, I hope you enjoyed this video. Guys, please live your best life. Till next time, cheers.